All good. Yep.
Right, so we're going to start off with just a little bit of a light stretch. So today we're going to go into a little bit more boxing, maybe do a little bit more kicking and stuff like that, so make it a little bit different to last week. So we're just going to start swinging our arms forward. So again, just nice big movements, try and loosen yourself off. Good, swing your arms back. Good, and stop. Just put your hands on your hips and just gently circling from there. Good, and change, go the opposite way. And stop. From there now just interlock your fingers, stretch up as high as you can, so try to stretch right up to the ceiling. Try and really reach your shoulders back. From there now we're just going to try and stretch down, just trying to drop your body down, just let yourself hang, so don't force your stretch, just go to where you feel comfortable. Good, and stretch back up again, so trying to come all the way back up, really reaching right up. This time now we're going to try and drop down a little bit lower. Good, and come back up. Set your legs a little bit wider this time, so not too far, just where you feel comfortable. We're just going to bend our knees and we're just going to push on the insides of the legs slightly, just so you can feel it on the insides. Good, and come back up. Just turn your toes out this time a little bit. If you can't turn them out, just keep them exactly the same. If you can, just turn them out a little bit or a little bit more, and we just try and sink down into the stretch this time. Good, and come back up. Just shake your hands and shake your feet. So at any point now, if you need a drink, just grab one, but we will have little drink breaks in between. So the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to go into some of our punches. So we're going to take one leg back. It doesn't matter which leg you've got back. If you're left-handed, you tend to take the left leg back. If you're right-handed, you tend to take your right leg back. But it's not too essential. Just make sure that you feel comfortable and you feel balanced. From there now, we're just going to put our hands up in a guarded position. So we're going to start off with our lead hand. So that's the hand that's in front. This is our jab. So when I say one, we're just going to do a jab and come back. So when you're doing this now, try and tense as you hit right at the end. So keep yourself nice and loose, tense on impact, and then come back. So I'm going to count. We're going to do 10 by my count. Ready? 1, and back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. This time now we're going to do a jab and a cross. So the cross is our rear hand. So when we turn the back hand now, you want to turn your hips and really drive into it there. So when you go 1, 2, so you want to tense on impact. So again, we're going to do 10 jab crosses now by my count. So when you're here now, so ready? 1, so go 2 punches and back. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. This time we're going to do the same, but this time I want you bouncing slightly. So you just bounce on the balls of your feet. When I say 1, you can do 2 punches and then come back to your bounce. So just bouncing nice and light. We're going to do it 10 times. Ready? 1, 2 punches and back. 2. Good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, and relax. Grab a quick drink if you need it, because we're going to go into a timed drill now. So it's going to be 1 minute. What we're going to do is I'm going to shout a number between 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. So I'm either going to shout 2 and you do 2 punches. If I say 4, you do 4 punches. If I say 6, you do 6. If I say 8, you do 8. If I say 10, you do 10. So if you want to make it simple, just stand on the spot. So if I shout it 4, you do 4. If you want to make it a little bit harder, bouncing on the spot, and whatever number I shout, that's how many punches you're going to do. So it's going to be a 1 minute drill. I'm going to time it, so get yourself bouncing or get yourself ready. Ready, 3, 2, 1. So bounce, ready, 10. 2, 2, 4, 10. Keep bouncing if you're bouncing. 2, 8, 6, 2, 2, 4, 10, 10, 4, 6, 8, 10, and relax, good, and rest. Good, so now we're going to go into a couple of different punches. So I'm going to show you the punches, then we'll add a little drill to go along with it. So from here now, we're going to work our hook punches and our uppercut. So we're going to put it together. So we're going to go 2 punches, so we're going to go jab cross, then we're going to do 2 hook punches, then we're going to do 2 uppercuts. Now, when you're doing these, try and make big movements, because it's more fitness based. You want to try and exaggerate it as you're doing it. So when you're doing a hook, it comes around, so you want to turn your hips. When you're doing an uppercut, you want to bend your knees and drive up through. So we're going to do it by my count. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so when I say 1, we're going to do all 6 punches. We're going to do it 10 times. Ready? Guards up. Ready? 1. So we go jab, cross, hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut, and back. Ready? 2. So jab, cross, hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut, and back. Good. Ready? 3. Jab, cross, hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut. Good. Ready? 4. Jab, cross, hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut. Good. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ready? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. 7. Good. 8. 9. And 10. Good, right, we're going to do it 5 more times then, but this time when I say 1, you're going to try and go as fast as you can. So when I say 1, you're going to try and do those 6 punches as fast as you can. But what I don't want you doing is sort of making them short. Make sure they're big, full movements. So we're going to do it 5 times, and it's going to be a bit of a race. You've got to try and do it faster each time as you go. So ready, guards up, get yourself ready. Ready, 1. Good, get yourselves ready, 2. 3. Ready, 4. And last one, 5. Awesome, good. Right, we're going to do a little drill now with our hook punches. So we're going to do a squat and we're going to do 2 hooks. Now you can do this 2 different ways. If you want to do it in a fighting stance, you can. If you want to do it in sort of a more neutral, sort of a more balanced stance, full facing, you can, it's up to you. This one tends to be a little bit harder on the legs because you're keeping your balance a little bit more. If you want to change halfway through or alternate, you can. So it's going to be a 1 minute drill. Either squat, hook, hook, or in a stance, hook, hook, here like this. Now you're going to see how many you can do in the minute. Now try and aim for a constant pace. So if you're finding it now that you start off really fast and you slow down, that's okay, but what you want to try and do is keep a nice steady pace and a high work rate throughout it. So I'm going to get the timer ready. So get yourself set. So either take your stance, so either stood like this or like this, guard up ready. So you're just going to squat, hook, hook when I say go. Ready, 3, 2, 1, go. That's it, good. Keep a nice steady rhythm. Good, 20 seconds left. Last 10 seconds. Try and push it a little bit more. And time, good, and rest. Good, grab yourselves a quick drink if you need it. Right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go into our legs a little bit. So we're still going to combine it with our punching. So we're going to go into knees. We did knees the other day. So you're going to be doing 2 punches, then you're going to do a knee. So when you're doing your knee, 2 ways of doing it. Either just bring it up nice and straight, or if you want to work a little bit harder, try and drive it forward. So when you're driving the knee forward, you're sort of stretching your hip and you're working a little bit harder. Obviously do what feels comfortable to you. If you just want to lift the knee, that's fine. If you want to try and drive it forward, you can do that as well. So when I say 1 now, we're going to go 2 punches and a knee. So we're going to do 5 on the one leg, then we'll change our stance, so we're going to do 5 on the other leg. So it's just going to be 2 straight punches, so we're jabbing across, and a knee, and then back to your guard. So when you're doing it, remember now, just a nice flow as we're going. So ready, guards up, so we're going to do 5 on the right leg, 5 on the left, or whichever way you're stood, or switch halfway. Ready, 1, so 2 punches, and a knee. Ready, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, change your stance now, so put the other leg behind, so same thing, so we're going to go 2 punches and a knee. Ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, so change your stance again. So this time we're going to work it a little bit different. We're going to have the kicks and knees together. So we're going to go 2 punches, a kick. If you want to make it a little bit harder, we go 2 punches, kick. When your leg hits the floor, you bounce it back up for a knee. So you're going to go punch, punch, kick, knee. So obviously the harder you make it is having a little time between it all. If you want to make it easier, go 2 punches, kick, land, knee. If you want to make it harder, go 2 punches, kick, and then knee. So you bounce it off the floor. So you're being a little bit more explosive with the techniques. Same thing, we're going to do 5 on the one leg, 5 on the other leg. So ready, guard up. So we're going to go 2 punches, kick, and a knee. Now it doesn't matter how high you're kicking, it doesn't really matter obviously how strong you're kicking, all that matters is that leg's extending out. Try and let the leg extend forward rather than just swinging up. So imagine you're trying to push something away from you in front, so you're really trying to thrust that kick out. So ready, guards up, so when I say 1 now, so ready, 1, so punch, punch, kick, knee, and then back. Good, 2, so punch, punch, kick, knee. Ready, 3, punch, punch, kick, knee. Good. Ready? 4. Punch, punch, kick, knee. Ready? 5. Punch, punch, kick, and a knee. Good. Change your legs with the other leg behind now. Good. So guard up's the same thing but opposite side. So 2 punches, kick, and a knee. Don't worry if you change it on different legs. Just make sure that obviously you're working to your level. Ready? 1. So 2 punches, kick, knee. Good. 2. Punch, punch, kick, knee. Good. Ready? 3. 2 punches, kick, knee. Ready? 4. Punch, punch, kick, knee. Good. Last one now. 5. 2 punches, kick, knee. Good. And back. Right, we're going to do a different kick now, so we're going to work it slightly different. So I'm going to give you a couple of options. So option 1 is you're just going to bring your knee towards your opposite shoulder. So we're going to the side. So if you have to change your position to feel more comfortable so you're not going to hit anything, do that. So the idea is now we're doing what would be like a side kick. So you either bring your knee back to your belly, which is option 1, to make it easy. Option 2, you bring your knee back to your belly and you just do a low kick. Option 3, you bring your knee back to your belly, you do a slightly higher kick. Now the trick to doing this and making it easy for you is your foot that you're not kicking with, so the one that's on the floor, wants to turn away from you. So you want to point your toes away. So if I'm kicking to my left, I want my toes on the other foot to turn to my right. So they'll turn slightly out, which make it a little bit easier. If I have my toes forward, it makes it a little bit harder on my hips. So when I say 1 there, you're going to pick an option. So we're going to do 5 on the one leg, 5 on the other leg. So when I say 1, either option 1, put your knee up and back. Option 2, knee up, do it low. Option 3, knee up, do it a little bit higher to your level. So the idea is you want to be going towards the side. Right, ready? So we're going to do 5, we're going to pick a leg. I'm going to go this one first. Ready? 1. So kick and back. 2. Good. 3. 4. 5. Good. Now we're going to go the other way. So depending which way you started, it's the same thing. Pick an option. Ready? 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Good, and relax. So, what we're going to do, we're going to do a little drill now. So again, it's going to be a timed drill. So it's going to be 1 minute. Now what I want you doing is I'm going to give you a couple of options. So option 1 is for 1 minute now, you're just alternating legs to kick with. Option 2, you can bounce a little bit, and you can bounce and kick, so you make it a little bit more explosive. Option 3, so there's going to be 4 of them, you kick to the front, kick to the side, kick the front, kick to the side. Then option 4 is you bounce, kick, 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 kick. So option 1 is just kicking, constant flow. Option 2, you're bouncing and you're kicking. Option 3, you kick, front and side. Option 4, you bounce, kicking to the front and the side. So you might want to do it in a bit of a circuit. So you might go, well, I'm going to do 2 to the front, 2 to the side, then I'm going to bounce 2, and I'm going to bounce 2 to the front and the side. So mix it up to how you feel. But it's going to be 1 minute, as many kicks as you can do. Okay, so get yourself set. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Good, keep that pace. Halfway there. 20 seconds left. Last 10 seconds. Last 5. And time. And rest. Well done, guys. Have a quick drink if you need it. Have a little couple of seconds now to recover yourself. And we'll get back to a couple more things. So try and slow your breathing down, get your breath back. Right, so what we're going to do now, we're going to go through mixing up a bit. So obviously where we've done a few kicks, a few punches, what we're going to do now is we're going to sort of test you a little bit. So it's going to be a minute drill. So we're going to work our punches. So we're going to do only 2 punches, but whichever ones I say. So if I shout straight punches, you're going to do 2 straight punches. If I shout hooks, you're going to do 2 hooks. If I say uppercuts, you're going to do 2 uppercuts. So whatever punch I shout, that's the punch that you're going to do. So if I shout straight, you could do 2 straight ones. If I shout hooks, you do 2 hooks. If I shout uppercuts, you're going to do 2 uppercuts. So sort of just try and test you on what you can remember on the punches, but also trying to get you working and get your reactions nice and fast. So get yourself safe. If you want to work a little bit harder, bounce as you're doing it. So if I shout straight, do 2 straight punches and back. Try and get yourself to do the technique and then get back to a guard nice and fast. So ready, 3, 2, 1. So just bouncing if you are. Ready, straight. Ready, uppercuts. Ready, hooks. Hooks. Uppercut. Straight. 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 Hooks. Uppercut. Uppercut. Straight. Straight. Hook. Uppercut. Straight. Uppercut. Hooks. Hooks. Uppercut. Straight. Straight. Uppercut. Straight. Uppercut. Hooks. Straight. And time. Good. Right, so what we're going to do now is you're just going to do any punches you want. So it could be straight punches, it could be hook punches. What we're going to do now is do any punches you want. So it could be straight punches, it could be hook punches, it could be uppercuts. You just continuously punch. When I shout knees, you're just going to do 5 knees on the spot. Doesn't matter which leg you do, you can change legs as you go through, so alternating them. But you're just going to continuously punch for a minute. And when I shout knees, you're just going to bounce them off the floor and you're going to do 5 knees. Ready, 3, 2, 1, go. So just punch in. Knees. Then just back to your punch in. Ready, knees. 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 Back punch in. Knees. Keep your punches going, keep them flowing. Knees. 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 And relax. Good, well done. Right, so we're going to go into a little bit. We're going to go into a little bit of ab work now, so I'm going to move the camera just so you can see me a little bit better. Good, so Find a little bit of space on the floor now, so we're going to work a few ab exercises. So, number one, you're just going to lift your bum off the floor slightly. So this is going to work our legs and our bums. So we're going to extend one leg out. So from there now, when I say one, we're just going to lift up and down. Try and keep your leg off the floor. So rather than being sat down, obviously the easier version is sitting down. Harder version, you lift yourself up, keep your leg off the floor. You're just going to swing up and down. So when I say one, you're going to swing up and down, keeping your leg off the floor. So ready, legs out. Ready, one. Good, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Change your legs now, so put the other leg out. Good. Same thing. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, just sit back down now. So we're just going to lie down now. We're just going to do 20 leg raises now by my count. So doesn't matter how high you go, do it to your level. So if you find it a little bit hard, keeping the legs straight, bend them slightly. If you find it easy, try and keep the legs nice and straight. Try and keep them just off the floor. So we're going to go at my pace, the legs out for me. So I say one now, just going to take them both up and down. So ready, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more to go. Ready? We'll count down. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, and relax. So the next thing we're going to do, we're just going to lie sideways. Now we're going to do a side leg raise. Now there's a couple of ways you can do this. If you try and roll your hip forward, so your hips are sort of on the floor and in the air, this makes it a little bit harder. If you roll your hip back, it makes it a little bit easier. So if you see me side on, if I'm in this position, or if I'm in this position, here's easier, here's a little bit harder. So if I roll that hip forward, it makes it harder. So we're going to do 10 on each leg. So if you want to try and reach out with your hand, this will work your obliques a little bit more. So we're here like this. So ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, so turn the other way now. It's the same thing, so leg out to the side. Try and roll that hip forward. Ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, and relax. Right, this time now, we're going to do 20 crossovers like this. So we're going to do them quite controlled. So you're going to lift your legs off the floor. I say 1, We're just going to go back and forth now. Try to keep tension on the abs as you go in. So try and extend the legs if you want to make it easier. Obviously bend them slightly. So ready, legs out. Ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Counting down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. Last one we're going to do now, we're just going to go on our hands and knees. So this time now I'm going to give you a couple of options. So option 1, we're just going to kick to the back. Option 2, you're going to swing your leg round to the front. Option 3, you go to the back, to the front and back. So when you're doing this now, try and keep your knee off the floor. You're just extending the leg back through the middle. Option 2, you just swing the leg to the side towards to your shoulder. Option 3, you go to the front, to the side and back. So we're going to do 10 on each leg. Obviously go to whatever level you want, even if it's just extending your knee, you can do it that way as well. But obviously extending the leg fully makes it a little bit harder. So by my count, ready, 1. Good, 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Good. Change legs now, so have the other leg. Get yourself ready. Ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Last ab exercise now that we're going to do, we're just going to do little circles. So from there now, you're going to lie down, you're going to draw 10 circles the one way, then we're going to go 10 circles the other way. So I'm going to count them, so each one, just one little circle with your legs. Try and keep the legs close together. Try and keep the circle nice and controlled as you're going around. So ready, extend the legs. Ready, 1, it's a circle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ready, now we're going to go the other way. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Good, just sit up, just fold your legs in. Just going to gently bounce. Good, so just do a couple of light stretches now on the floor to finish. Good, so from there now just fold your one leg in. And now we're going to take the other leg and we're going to try and cross it over the knee. I'm just going to hug the leg towards us like this. Obviously more advanced way, go the opposite side. But if you need to, just hug the leg so you can feel it. Good. And relax, go to the other side. Again, just cross the legs over. Just hug that leg in. Good. And relax. Good. From there now, just lie down. Just try and drop your hips to the floor. Just try and stretch it up. Just drop yourself back. So you try and drop down now, try and drive your shoulders towards the floor. Good. Come up onto your knees now, so you're in this position. So from there now we want to try and push our hips forward. We want to try and just sink our hips down now into the floor. So you want to try and drive your hips forward and down. So you can feel this on the inside of your legs and in your hips here like this. Let's just try and go where you feel comfortable. Good, just bring your knees in, just slowly stand up, shake your hands, shake your feet. Well done guys.